Hey guys. All right. So, I was able to kind of like sit and chill and um, spend a little time with the cards and kind of get an energy, kind of get a feel for them, And there's a couple different stories here. Like one could be partnerships like romantic, another could be partnerships like business wise. So whichever one is kind of fitting for you, go ahead and do that. Um, and now my so weird. Every time yesterday too, I did readings. My nose would get stuffy, and I'm getting my nose is stuffy again. So I don't know whoever I'm tuning into, if like I don't know if you got some sort of raging sinus infection, or like you're just like you have allergies, or I don't know, maybe a cold or something. I don't know. Very stuffed up. I've been fine, like, and now I'm getting that way again. So it's weird. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on it. It's kind of like, and I don't want to say imbalance. I mean, I don't know if it's so much of like imbalance. Two of Pentacles. That's usually what like comes to mind. Like that's me. Like I always get like the picture of like the Cat in the Hat. From Dr. Seuss. He's got like all this stuff going on. He's got like his tail's holding a fan, and he's got plates in his hand. He's got like all this stuff going on. It's just kind of chaotic, kind of all over the place. This could be financially. This could be just in what you're seeing brought back to you in a relationship. This Six of Pentacles underneath the Four of Wands. It's very. This is about reciprocity. It's is the juice worth the squeeze kind of feeling. Um, Someone might be wondering if they put enough work into it. They might be feeling this way about someone else. Maybe they didn't put enough work into it. A lot of pentacles. So this is very like three-dimensional, like what you're seeing in your reality, right? Like they say as above so below. So like things will usually manifest higher, and then they filter down into reality, right? So this is something that you are actively seeing physically in your reality. That's what this is to me. That's what this feels like. um it's very what you're looking at daily. Some of you might be deciding not to put any more work in until things are kind of more stable. Maybe you are not stable enough to be kind of pursuing a relationship, or I don't know, maybe you're in a relationship and you're like, wow, maybe I shouldn't be in a relationship. um, or just with somebody, a partnership. Something is again, it could be, you put a lot of, even into business, you put a lot into it, and what you're getting back, you're kind of like, well, hmm. I have bigger picture. Like you just this just feels like I heard when you're being a brat. Like there's sometimes like that, and this has happened to me plenty of times. Like you think something should be happening quicker than it is, or you think that like there's just like nothing's happened in so long that there's just no way that anything could be going on. Like it's just like it's a very like pokey nagging, disappointed. You know, this like, to me, it just like completely reeks of like I don't want to say no patience, because it does feel like you've kind of been waiting for something for a while, or you're working towards something, or you're trying to do something for a while, um, but maybe the results, or what you're actually seeing so far, um, is not what you had hoped. um, you know what I heard? Someone feels like it's been so long and so little has happened that you're thinking that's just what the karma is, or that's well, I don't know. That's probably a whole other reading. I don't know, but this just feels to me, um, and before I was like pulling for this reading, I was just kind of shuffling the cards just to make sure they're all shuffled, and the star tried it came out, right. The star card came out, and I put it back in because I really didn't feel like it was going to be part of the reading. I put it back in, and I was like, it just fell out, so I was like, whatever. But like, I kind of feel like obviously it was supposed to, but that's the point. Like, this isn't what's going on here. Whatever this is, that you or someone else, or this partnership, whatever this is, um, you seem to have some sort of timeline, or they do, and it's really not up to either of you. Like, I don't know. Sorry to tell you. Oh wow. See, like, I just. Yeah. When this will change? When you change. When you stop worrying about it. That's when this changes. Um. Sorry. I just. See, right there. Right there. That's like a need to control it. It should be like this. It needs to be perfect. It needs to be this and that and this and that. And it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting the feeling like you really don't have control over any of this, so it's not something you should be worrying about. And I like to, like, every reading, I like to do like some sort of like tidbit of information, like, here, do this to help you, just so you're not getting some like fluff piece on, with no help. And like, a lot of, readers, you go on, and it's like, they'll basically just tell you all your problems, right? And then it's like, okay, join me next time, but they didn't really give you anything to work through any of them. Like, you're just being entertained with your own problems for a few minutes. Doesn't help. So usually I'll try to, like, oh, you need to, like, maybe listen to this, or do this, or breathing, or whatever, meditating, whatever it is. You just need to chill out. Like, quit worrying about it. What is that? What is that? Oh, what's weird song to channel right now. Especially if you don't have kids, you probably don't even know what the song is. But if for those of you that do, um, you might know it. It's in that second Frozen movie, and it's like the next right thing, or the next best thing. But it's in Frozen 2, and it's like, everyone's dead, and she's stuck in a cave, and like all this crap's going on, and she's like, just do the next right thing. That's it. That's what this feels like. This feels like, what? Just do the next best thing. Whatever that is, whatever, oh my God, I'm shivering. Wow. Okay. That was weird. That was real weird. Okay, sorry about that. That was weird. But that's what you need to do. You need to kind of just do the next thing. That's it. Quit worrying about it. whatever this is. There's, it's a pentacle card, but I with this water here like this, very emotions, just, what is that emotions song, Destiny's Child coming on. Oof. Yeah, this is heavy, I mean, maybe it is some sort of karma for, I don't know, like for one of you, or maybe somebody, I don't know, it's just weird. It's very, ugh. And I don't mean that like it, I mean, ugh. Like it's very heavy. Yeah, I think that's about it. My throat is sore. Very weird reading. Yeah, I want to finish it. So, all right. My best piece of advice for this would be just to let it go. Give it to God. Just that's all you need to do. All right. I hope this was able to help. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like that helped very much. That's not helpful. Just let it go. It's not helpful. I know it. That's what I'm getting. And it's irritating even to me. Like, I understand that. That's so irritating to hear. It's like, oh, just let it go. It's like, oh, really? Okay. I could just do that. But that's what I'm getting. And I'm sorry. I usually try to be a little bit more helpful than this. Ugh. Wow. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me just take this. Oh, hold on. I just want to see something. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So, High Priestess, I know I'm on the right track here. I know it. 7 of Wands. Excuse me. I am. What I did was I wondered about advice. So that's what I'm just getting right now. I'm just kind of listening. So give me a second here, and I just want to like kind of tune into what would be a little bit. I don't want to say better advice because I don't like to be like, oh, shit advice you gave me, God, thanks. But just something that may be a little bit more helpful. So just give me a second here. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see, let me get over there. Okay. Right here, there's all this water, right? And there's this, it looks like he's on a cliff. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Looks like he's on a cliff. And his face is very worried. I don't know if you can you see it? Look, he's very worried. That's the vibe I get. He's just worried, okay? But what he doesn't see is like all these sticks that he's worried about, like all these things that could go wrong that he's worried about, they're actually like poking up right along this cliff. So it might seem to him like, oh my God, there's all these sticks coming at me, right? But they're actually keeping him away from a cliff. So whatever this weight is, whatever this in between is, it's serving a purpose, which is why they're like, let it go, because it's not something you need to worry about. It's not really your worry right now. This is not something you need to really dissect and figure out as far as like, why am I seeing anything? What's taking so long? Like anything that you'll get like a thought, like it'll pop up, right? And you'll be, oh God, bad thought. Something you don't, they're not bad thoughts. Please don't save the fucking comments, okay? About the good and the bad. And I just don't. I'll delete it. Okay, there's no good, there's no bad, I get it. But the ones that you would label as something you don't want to fucking think about, we're gonna call that bad here, right? If I was Bob Ross, that would be bad. Okay, label that bad. But when those things pop up, right? I want you to just think there's a purpose, there's a reason. Leave it at that. Okay? I just had like a really like a deep exhale. Like it almost like, I don't know, maybe when these thoughts kind of pop up in your brain, you're almost like like it I don't know. Huh. Maybe work on you might need to do some deep breathing to like when like they do like the resets, where it almost like resets your body. Real deep breaths, belly breaths kind of breathing. That might help you. Because I do feel like I could use like a nice big breath. It's almost like my diaphragm or my lungs, like the whole area like isn't open enough. I'm not open enough. Um, hmm. Yeah, I didn't plan on this video being this long. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start doing really, really quick videos. They're easy to upload. It doesn't take forever. Easy to watch. This is tough. This is a tough energy. It's confusing. I mean, I think a lot of these things though might be illusion. They might be things that you're kind of just making up yourself. Like that. Another cliche thing I absolutely hate hearing, and I want to punch people in the face when they say it, but I find myself saying it a lot, even to myself. Rejection is protection. Or, even nothing, like no movement is protection. Whatever this is, there's a lot of pentacles, which is very slow but dependable movement, right? And then there's wands. It's very fast, rapid, It's very conflicting, But yeah. Definitely do some breathing, do some you might need to work into look into reprogramming your brain a little bit in a how to trick it into a meditative, you know what I mean, rewire it to, instead of do this, it triggers you to do something else. All right, I'm done with this. I've had enough of this. All right, I will be back again. I hope this is helpful. Sorry if it wasn't. Just very weird. All right, bye.